Hello, my badass boys and badass babes. It is your favorite bad girl of the Black Hills, Virgo the Vixen. And as always, like, subscribe buttons, you hit them, you know where they're at. Today, I'm going to be talking about one of the things that you really shouldn't do for a woman my age, okay? And that is trying to relive your glory days back when you were in your 20s. Now, for the record, I am an older woman. My age is north of 35, south of 60, and if you guessed 29 plus, God bless you, you are right. And I can see some smart asses already saying towards 60, and I got some choice words for you, but we'll skip that. All right, now why am I talking about reliving the glory years of, decades past? Well, there's a recent incident, and I want to illustrate, the dangers of, these incidences. All right, if I've said it before, I'll say it again. You really need friends in your life that do some stupid things because they make your life that much more enjoyable. Oh my God. Well, I have one of these friends, and her name is Haley, all right? Haley is a little bit older, about a year or two older than me, and she is a yoga instructor, and she is hot for her age, okay? Damn, I have to give her credit. She's back in town, and when she comes back in town, it's like adding gasoline to a lit fire. It's never a good thing for the fire or for me. Why do I say that? Here's what happened last time Haley's in town. She gives me a call. She's a great friend. I call her up and say, yeah, come on over. So she comes on over. We're starting to get caught up after, not seeing each other for a while. And they said, hey, I got a perfect idea tonight. Let's just open up a glass of wine. I should say bottle of wine, have a couple glasses, watch the Oxygen channel, bash our exes in, and let's just stay at home. Like I said, this is a sensible, reasonable idea for a woman in her 40s, like me. Haley says, or, just hear me out, or you can get dressed, we can go to the bar, have some cute guys buy us drinks, and we can have a good time. Now, this is the point of the story where logic and good time you have to choose a path. Do you want to go the logical route where hey, this is not a good idea, I should stay at home, I'll be fine. Or go with the good time route where it's like, yeah, this is a lot of fun. And with Haley, I chose, let's have some fun tonight. So I get dressed up, we go out to the club, and we're not, how can I say this politely? It is like a pub crawl. We're going from place to place to place to place. All right. And you guys are buying us drinks. All right. So after the fourth bar, I have not gotten this blacked out drunk since in my 20s. Okay. The last time I did this was in my 20s. And I'll tell you what happened. The last time I got this blacked out drunk, me and Haley decided to protest. There was some sort of police or city ordinance about, I can't remember what it was, but the police were being major dicks, and so we were protesting them. And so what we decided to do was protest naked outside the police chief's house at 3 a.m. All right, needless to say, I may have gotten some more time, but under the given circumstances, they kind of went easy on us, so I wasn't really complaining. And the issue it did bring notice to the issue, and things got resolved in a better way. So overall, it's a win. But like I said, that's the last time I got blacked out drunk, and I promised myself I wouldn't go that far again. Boy, did I break that promise. All right. So after the fourth bar, I get blacked out drunk. Now, those of you who have been blacked out drunk, there is a space of, let's just say, memories or actions or events that between point A before you blacked out to point B when you wake up. Now, here's what happens. So Saturday night we go out drinking, bar hopping, blackout. Sunday morning, I wake up. I am a mess. I'm not even a hot mess. I am just a mess. All right. And all of a sudden I feel something. It's like someone kissing me right here. It's like, why is this guy trying to kiss to wake me up? It's sweet, but just let me sleep. And all of a sudden, it feels like someone's licking my face. Like, why is he licking my face? Oh, stop it. And then I turn and I look, and it's like, oh, okay, it's just my German Shepherd. He just wants to go out and use the bathroom. And then, oh my God, it just struck me. All right, I don't have a German Shepherd. All of a sudden, I'm in my bedroom. There is a German Shepherd here licking my face, and I have no idea how I acquired the German Shepherd. I'm going to say acquired because I don't know how I got this animal. Because did I steal it? Did I borrow it? Did it just follow me home? But I can tell you right now, there is no chance in hell that I acquired it through like a door prize, all right? So anyways, I am freaking out. I am awake. I thought I was awake before. Okay, random dogs licking my face. I look around, I'm in my house. So it's like, okay, I'll just let them out. When I let them out, I guarantee you, if I wasn't awake before, I have never been this awake before in my life. All of a sudden, I just jumped up levels of awakeness. All of a sudden, I am communicating with the universe one-on-one, and the universe is telling me this story. You effed up last night. That is how much of awakening I got. Because when I let the dog out, I noticed he was wearing a vest that said Canine Unit. Somehow I acquired a police dog. Between the moment I blacked out and the moment I woke up, so between those 2 points, I acquired a police dog. Now, like I said, I'm pretty sure I didn't win that as a door prize. Hey, congratulations, you're the 100th person in through the door. Here's your police dog. That's not happening. Let's just be honest here. So there's a good chance the cops are coming after my ass. And so I go out my front door. I look around. Cops ain't there yet. It's like, oh, okay. Maybe they don't know. Maybe something else. And I'm panicking. I am nervous. So I let the dog back in. I don't have any doggy kibble. I don't own any pets. So what do? I break out a pack of hot dogs, cut some of those up, put it in a bowl, and the dog is happy, all right? And so just to be fair, I give him like 3 hot dogs, okay? I figure at this point, hey, let's just keep the dog happy. It works for everybody. Now, I don't know how I got the dog, but don't worry. I will tell you how I, acquired the police dog. Don't worry, I'll tell you that. I found out how, but in the meantime, let me continue. All right, so I take out my cell phone. I'm looking through, I look at the pictures. I start at the beginning of the night. Okay, selfie means Haley, selfie. Cute guy with selfie. Okay, really cute guys. Okay. And then I'm flicking through. It's like, okay, cute guy. Takes me back to hotel room. And I recognize the hotel room because, let's face it, occupational hazard. It's like, wow, they did a really good job updating the lobby. I like that. Okay, and I'm looking through the pictures, and some of them, I'm not going to describe it, but they are X-rated. And I'm flipping through, and it's like, oh my God, he is cute. I'm flipping through a couple, and it's like, damn, I'm flexible for a woman my age. What am I, I'm a gumpies. Like, geez, when I'm blacked out, I can do these things. Is it the fact that my body is just, relaxed, or is it the alcohol numbing the pain? But either way, I'm archiving a few of these pictures because no one's going to believe me that I'm that flexible. All right. So, after I look through my pictures, there's no dog in these pictures, okay? I'm freaking out. It's like, oh my God. What's going on? All right, so I call up Haley. I'm blowing up her phone. All right. I am not letting her just walk away. She got me into this mess. She's going to get me out of it, is my thought and thinking. So I finally blow up her phone. She calls me up, and so I politely ask her. Normally, normal people would ask, are you okay? Is everything all right? Are you doing fine? Not the vixen. My first words out of my mouth was, skank, what the hell did you get me into last night? Okay, like I said, normal people would ask, okay, me, I'm direct. And she goes, well, I don't know what got you into. It's like, that was on you. And I go, listen, skank, look here. I blacked out drunk last night thanks to you. What in the hell, or where in the hell, or who in the hell are you with? Haley at this point tells me she left me earlier in the night because she found a bachelor party. Not kidding you. And she goes into explicit details about how the best man is not exactly the best man. She tells me one of his groomsmen should be the best man. Anyways, and I have to break this. I have to do a little break in the story because at this point I tell Haley, do not call up his bride and make any recommendations, because this is the part where I got to do a little backstory. Because one time, Haley did sleep with how can we say, a soon-to-be groom. Afterwards, she called up the bride. All right. And this is why I get along with Haley, because we both have the same mentality. She called up the bride, and she told her what a great guy he is in the bedroom, and she's going to become a very, very happy woman. And she was given some very graphic details to this poor young girl. Now, this story kind of has a weird ending because she was uber religious. Her family is uber religious. They call off the ceremony, and needless to say, her and the Haley and this girl, they still talk to each other. Like I said, weird ending, but who cares? Anyways, so I'm yelling at the skank. What the hell? What are you going to do to fix it? And then this is what she says to me. She says something that just irked me so bad. She goes, "Slut, there's no way that I had a fault." And she goes, "What the hell happened to you anyways?" So I pull out the phone, those photos I archived. All I send her those is like, "This is what happened to me last night." She goes, well, she gets it. She tells me, "Oh, slut, that's a really cute guy." And she says the words that if I wasn't pissed before, she decided to ratchet it up a few notches like good friends do. She says, "Wow, for a woman of your age, you really are that flexible. I can't believe an old woman like you is that flexible." Okay. When I say, it's kind of a self-actualization. When someone else says it, it's an insult. So I start yelling at her in my people's native tongue. Now, for the record, my family comes from a country east of Western Europe, all right? Haley, her family, she is like me. Her family, her father and mother came from a different country. Her family came from Armenia, and so she starts yelling back at me in her language. Now, we don't understand each other's languages, and here, if you would have listened on, you would have understood the thing. I'm yelling at her, she's yelling at me in a different language. We're yelling back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And this goes on for about 2 minutes. The dog, I'm not kidding you, the police dog has this confused look. I kid you not. This poor dog over here does not even know what the hell is going on. And so after I'm done, it's like, "Skank, look, I'll tell you what. Why don't we go to lunch tomorrow? I'll text you time and place." And then before she hangs up, she goes, "Okay, slut, I'm out of here. Bye." Click. All right. So I don't know what it is about dogs, but dogs, I guess pets in general know when you're having a bad day. He comes over, he looks at me, he's got these cute little puppy eyes, even though he is a German Shepherd. He puts his head on my lap and I pet him because he understands that I'm not doing well, maybe there's something wrong. And so I'm petting him and I notice a little collar. It's like, "Oh, what's this?" And I notice there's a tag on the collar. And the tag reads, it says, "Police K9 unit." And when I flipped it over, there was one word, "Killer." I look at the German Shepherd and I go, "Is your name Killer?" His ears perk up, his tail starts wagging. Great. Somehow I acquired the police dog known as Killer, and I have this creature in my house. So at this point, let's just say I fed him hot dogs for the rest of the day. I went through 2 packs of hot dogs. Now, some of you might say that's a little bit excessive. Others might say, like me, hey, self-preservation for 2 packs of hot dogs, hey, that's worth it. So I am freaking out. I don't know what happened. Haley wasn't any help. The police haven't shown up at my front door yet, so I'm freaking out. I'm thinking, okay, what can I do? I got the perfect idea. I decide to go into my vehicle, take off the plates, put on gloves, pants, hoodie, face mask. I look like Guy Fawkes, or just a cross between the Unabomber and Guy Fawkes. All right, so I'm, covered from head to toe. So my plan is this. I get the police dog, I put a leash on him, I take him to the police station. In the dead of night, I hook him to the front door of the police station with the leash. Now, for the record, some of you are asking, where did I get the leash? Let's just say the vixen might have a few of them here. That's besides the point. Another video altogether. Anyway, so I leave him up against the police door, tied up. And so far, I haven't heard anything from the cops. Now, it's Monday. All right? The police haven't called me. They haven't looked for me yet. And so I'm thinking, what the hell? I'll just go to confession. It's that time of the day, so I'll go to confession. So I go to confession. I sit down and I go, "Bless me, Father, for I have sinned." And he goes, Yes, I know you sinned. And he slams, and this is the part where I find out what happened and how I acquired the police dog. He slams the Monday morning edition of my local paper up against the screen. And the headline says, Bimbo seduces police dog. Okay, so I keep reading the article, and here's what happens. Okay, now I have to do a little bit of backstory on this. When I used to get blackout drunk, I always had a craving for like chicken strips, chicken tenders, that sort of thing. All right, so when I'm blackout drunk, I have to have these things, okay? I don't know what your go-to food is, but mine was that. So apparently, I stopped off someplace, got some chicken tenders, I'm walking by, and there's this crime scene, all right? And the police, for some odd reason, had killer out there. So I'm looking around, and I'm drunk, stone cold drunk, and I'm happy. And I pet the dog, yes, killer. And I start giving him some of my chicken tenders, because apparently I didn't eat them all, I had a to-go box. So I have some chicken tenders, I'm feeding the dog, and I'm, petting him. And then the dog starts to follow me. As I'm walking, I kind of feed him a little bit more. I get into the taxi with the police dog. Or should I say, it was a taxi, at least I think it was a taxi. Anyways, I get into this car with the police dog. And apparently, I must have been a great customer because whoever was driving didn't turn me in, so I must have tipped real well. So that's basically what happened, because according to the article, witnesses saw some bimbo feeding a dog food. They didn't say which type. But basically, it's like, and basically lured dog into car, was according to the article. And the priest says, I don't want to even hear it. I go, I know that was you. And I go, oh my God, it was. It's like, so that's how I got the dog. All right, now let's conclude this story. First of all, the police are not going to do anything to me because, number one, it was kind of embarrassing on how I acquired killer. Second of all, I brought the dog back, so they're just going to say, sweep it under the rug and just kind of leave things be because they really don't want to get into a police investigation on how a police dog followed me into a cab, a taxi, Uber, Lyft, whatever. They don't want that headache in the public, so they're not going to go that far. Second, getting blackout drunk, trying to relive your 20s is dumb because of stupid things like this. So after that, I had lunch with Haley, explained, we can't really do more dumb shit. It's going to get me into more trouble. After I told her the story, when she got done laughing, we agreed we may do something like this again next year. All right, so the final conclusion, if you're a woman my age, there's nothing wrong with kind of reliving the glory days, but just do it in a practical sense where you, A, don't get arrested by the cops, or B, become the headline of your local newspaper. Well, anyways, that's my story for this week. Who's your vixen, and bye-bye.